We got it. I did do it. It don't have.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They toss it left side to Chubb. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the carry, it's Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're going to lose some on this play. They knocked back to the 18. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert down to kick it off.
No.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Scared that for a minute.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Scared that for a minute.
From the shotgun.
Damn.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Damn.
Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett 61 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
come on, man.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield. And a throw there.
Come on, dog.
So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
Too late.
And this return is going to be
Too
halted
late.
right around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he's just
I
trying to
had
throw this
that
ball into the
motherfucker,
hole in the
I had
zone,
it
but
there.
those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Get it back, boy. Get it back. Get it back. Get it
Now the
back.
former
Get it back.
Notre
Get it back,
Damer,
boy.
this is C.J. Prosize. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That burst good for 20 and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
Hey, anybody feel like that?
Already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
Damn it.
You have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
No, you won't try it.
Now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Alert. On first down, Wilson.
Where you at this time?
Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Yes, sir.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
280. Mike 51. Ready? And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And this is incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Come on. Slam. Begin.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
53, Mike. Let's go, D. Watch the twist. Alert. We got double up. Kill.
Now Wilson on first down. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wilson will throw again. He finds Ursula, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 27-yard.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the twist. Slow down. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Here's Wilson from the gun. He'll throw.
Damn, this motherfucker ready to motherfucker.
To run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 35-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Into the secondary again. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing.
Why I see him play like that? Oh, that ball game. That ball game, huh? That ball game, that. It's over. When he played like that, it's over.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Wilson to throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Operating from the gun. Out to his left. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Good job right there. Good job right there.
Wilson to throw again. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
25, check 25, check 20.
From the gun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Young Flame, where you at? You did?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Excuses. I don't know, man. All excuses is... I accept all excuses. I accept all excuses. I accept them. All excuses. Losses is loss.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Ooh. Damn, I could have blocked that.
Pulled in at the 24. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
That's what I want you to do. Talk trash now.
A toss play to Chubb.
Talk trash now. Talk trash now. That's what I want you to do. Talk trash now.
Behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I want you to talk trash now.
I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time.
Talk trash if you can.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the young flames talking trash.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I got you.
Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time
I bet he got him on broadcast,
and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Let's see if you got him on broadcast, big dog.
180. 57. Hey, pick your game up. I got you.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Switch. Back. Hey, alert. King.
Now Chubb. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Austin Seibert now for the Browns field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
I missed that.
Oh, Seibert missed it. This one slides to the right on him. And this score
It probably don't make no difference, but I missed it.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Get the ball back.
They had to put them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That's an interception. Don't act like you ain't playing, dude. Don't act like you ain't playing. Don't act like you ain't playing, dude. Don't act like you ain't playing.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get deep. That's why they're going to put guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead.
What difference gonna make?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
What difference that gonna make?
Steps away to his left. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37.
Yeah, wow, like what difference it
Sometimes
make?
guys get locked into such a groove.
Ass cutting time. Ass cutting time, niggas. Bye-bye.
Happening almost in slow motion. They see the
Bye-bye.
lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this
I like
deficit at this
the
stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Rolling to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
You got 2 more seconds.
Get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
2 more seconds to get 12 points. I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he'll do it.
Who it is? And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
One last shot for Wilson.
Interception.
And it's intercepted at
I'm
the
not
goal
going to let my all the way
line.
back.
Picked
I'm
off
not
by
going to let my
Terrence
all the way
Mitchell.
back. Ah.
And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement.
How many you lost? How many you lost, that big dog?
Think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the
2.
second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be the last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just...
Now, I know you lost one with me, and you won one with me, and lost one.
Better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA
Melwood
Sports.
twice.
For more,
No,
find us on Twitter at
one.
EA Madden NFL. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Hell no. See, I didn't want to. I didn't whoop everybody. Whoop me. All except you. All except you. All except you. Let's go ahead. Send me one. You. It was twice. I done one.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know this quick. Way too many when they notice it. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big.
Okay, that's the last one. So young Flame can't do nothing no more. They threw him and what's called they little roll over with. Him and that Brooklyn. So I whoop y'all Flame, Brooklyn, Antoine. Antoine. That shit echoing too. I hope Young Flame, Brooklyn, Antoine. Trying to talk some shit, not damn.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a faucet. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating. Hey, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm time to bring the bass.
As long as I whoop Brooklyn, Twan, and Young Flame, I'm satisfied. As long as I whoop Brooklyn, Twan, and Young Flame.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Nah, it's your motherfucking time. I don't want no bullshit. I ain't finna do nothing to your ass right there. Hey, you witness right? I whoop Young Flame. Dog man.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Young Flame have amnesia. Nah, he ain't with my ass. Don't try.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
I'll try you.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I'll try you.
And that would be incomplete. Shit. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Humphries now to return.
Damn.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Henry running right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Now, these motherfuckers won't play my ass back here.
Here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side.
These motherfuckers from there.
He's got the first down inside the 10.
They want to play me like a motherfucker, man. What the fuck?
For a Tennessee touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run.
I told him I'm in franchise. I'm in franchise, but goddamn, I ain't a bad motherfucker, but you ought to play melwood297's. These motherfuckers got me in franchise, man. What y'all really call me like a motherfucker? I'm like, what the fuck?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line,
I'm a franchise, you know what I'm saying?
that's a disappointment. Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. On second down, Ingram. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. On third down, Ingram. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. On second down, it's Ingram. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be
Come on,
incomplete.
man.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson.
Damn, motherfucker! Son of a bitch!
By the safety, Kenny Vaccaro, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Henry. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw
that mother on fire. He on fire. Oh, Lord.
With his 2nd touchdown.
Oh, Lord, he on fire.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll make the score 14-0.
He on fire now. He on fire.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Damn, he on fire.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
He on
and
fire.
Teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
Give it to me there. Give it to me.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Come on, man. What the fuck?
He's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Yeah.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And this offense will take over.
We're on and popping. We're on and popping right now. We're on and popping.
They've got good starting field position
as
they
none
come
of
up
that.
here
None of that. None of that at all. None of that at all.
On first down, it's Henry able to get away.
What the fuck?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
That's a crazy. Oh, this motherfucker on fire.
From the 33.
This motherfucker on fire.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. That good for 19 and a first down.
Motherfucker on fire.
Derrick Henry. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets
underway. Damn it, motherfucker.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Let's go.
And a busy night for Henry continues. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
Now a give right side. It's Henry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Let's go, D. 61. That's right. Put up. Get it.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Hey.
Taking it in.
I know what everybody else said. All except you.
Extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you
You're
start
all
to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out the fortitude of the group that's behind,
the first time.
They were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
got audible.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
He on fire. He on fire. He on fire. But I'm going to stop his ass so it's 6 thing.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 33 yards.
Hey, man, you whipped my ass,
the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run.
But you remember I whipped your flame ass, right?
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy
carrying the ball
too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You know damn well he can't beat your ass. You know that's why I was saying what I was saying there. You know damn well he can't beat your motherfucking ass.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kamale Correa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations.
And the pressure gets to him again. Kamale Correa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
Wow.
They'll run on first down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. On third down, it's Henry, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
You're bad man.
Tannehill staying out there.
Tell
They're
him
going to go
about
on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Hey, man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm gone.
45 yards.
I'm fucking gone, man. I'm fucking gone, dog. That's it, man. That's it, man. Hey, man, fuck that. The fuck, man? Shit, man, fuck that shit. Damn. Ain't nobody else out here. Hey, who else out here? Anybody else out here? Hey, but I whoop everybody else ass. You hear me? I whoop your... Fuck that, man. Fuck that, dog. Fuck that. Man, I'm gone, man. Bye, dog.
Continue to put
All
this
right,
one
man.
out of reach.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Suckup for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
God damn, man. Fuck that shit. Man, you remember take my damn control up. Fuck that shit. Fuck. Boy, I'm throwing this motherfucker on the damn ground. Damn. Man, you remember take my damn control up, man.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taking about 7
you don't want to whoop now. You whoop everybody else too now.
Bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the
You whoop your
25.
flame. I whoop your flame. Who else you whoop? I don't hear that motherfucker got that. Fuck this shit. Yeah, I whooped Swan ass. I whooped Swan ass and I whooped your flame ass. Damn, man. Why you doing me like that, dog? I know, I quit. Oh, man, I quit. Man, why you doing me like that, man? Why you doing me like that, dog? Hey, man, you're dirty. You wasn't, hey, man, you wasn't dirty. Man, you wasn't dirty motherfucker. Man, you wasn't dirty motherfucker, man. You a dirty motherfucker. Boy, but, when you give me a chance, you gave me a chance. God damn, man. You had to do me like that, man. God damn. That's why I told young flame. You hear me?
I just wanna see more desto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos.
blow your mind.